Neighborhoods and parks are busy this holiday weekend with people enjoying the beautiful summer weather. While walkers and runners can often sidestep rough surfaces along their route, poorly maintained sidewalks and trails can pose difficult and sometimes dangerous challenges to people who use a wheelchair. Amanda Becker shows us how one veteran is working to turn obstacles into opportunities.
Jeffrey Haagensen's newish hobby is running.
At first, I didn't enjoy it at all. But the more I did it, the more it got me back into my old routine when I was in the service.
Last year, the veteran averaged 100 miles a month. This year, he's hoping to up that to somewhere between 120 and 150 miles a month.
My running, basically my arms are my legs.
That's right. The wounded veteran is in a wheelchair. After serving in Afghanistan for years, Haagensen battled depression and addiction. A suicide attempt left him paralyzed.
I love to run. Started last year with one of the nurses from the VA became my personal trainer.
The VA and Paralyzed Veterans of America here in Milwaukee helped him pick himself back up from those tough times returning home from war. You may have seen his Lego exhibit at the VA, combining his love for Star Wars and Legos. He's built thousands of Star Wars figurines. And they got him out of the house and onto the trails.
I'll take the river walk south. Go around the Summerfest grounds, do the lakefront, Bradford Beach, that big hill, and then the golf course. I forgot how much I actually like being around people, even if it's from a distance.
Running in a wheelchair has its obvious challenges.
When you hit some of these bigger divots, you'll hit it hard and it'll either knock you off course, or with me, it throws my legs out like that.
But Haagensen started to realize that it didn't need to be so challenging.
I've come to where I try to avoid a lot of these areas now, just because I know what it's like to have to run through them.
He mostly sticks to the same trails now because a lot of the sidewalks are filled with cracks and broken concrete. But then he and his mentors at the PVA had an idea. All they needed was a GoPro. He strapped his GoPro onto his wheelchair and he hit record.
When I go around and I find spots that are really bad, I'm going to take photos of the area, the street, where the cross streets are.
They got the idea from a TikTok biker in New York who documents the struggles of bike lanes on busy New York streets.
There's a runner, there's a biker, and there's a guy in a wheelchair.
Now Haagensen is taking to Milwaukee streets to document the conditions here, and he plans to post them to a YouTube channel.
A lot of the curbs have issues. Most of the issues are the golf course area, and then down by the lakefront, mostly Veterans Park area, just because most of the trails are they're not upkept very well. So there's a lot of bumps and stuff like that you have to kind of navigate around so you don't tip or you don't get thrown left or right.
He knows the city has things like a budget and other issues to tackle, but he hopes his project will help bring awareness to others who don't know the challenges of exercising while in a wheelchair.
Last year I fell in between the Art Museum and Discovery World. The sidewalks there were really bad. I toppled out a couple times there. Thankfully, they fixed that.
And maybe some improvements will come from it, too.